Well, good evening to you from inside Pinnacle Bank Arena. I'm Bryce Duska, joined alongside my colleague, Rebel Secloche, as we bring you this interview with the brand new Nebraska FFA State Officer team. And Rebel, certainly there's a lot of excitement on this stage right now.
Absolutely. Lincoln has been a buzz for the past few days for state convention, and now we have a brand new state officer team that we get to meet just now.
Well, let's do just that. We'll have our first Nebraska FFA State Vice President step up and have you introduce yourself for our audience.
Hi, my name's Kaylee Coburn, and I'm from the Emerson-Hubbard FFA chapter.
Okay, Kaylee, so why FFA? Why did you get involved with this organization?
I really got involved because I really just wanted to expand my knowledge about agriculture, and being in FFA, I did just that and way more. I developed more as a leader and just more as a person in general.
What is something that FFA has taught you that perhaps you wouldn't get somewhere else?
FFA has really just taught me to be confident in myself and that I really do know what I'm talking about, and it just takes a little preparation to get there.
Okay. What do you hope to accomplish over the next year? I know that's kind of a loaded question here early on, but what do you think your goal will be?
I really hope my goal is to just make as many bonds as possible and to connect with people statewide and make an impact on their lives.
Congratulations to you. One of the new Nebraska FFA State Vice Presidents. Rebel?
Now to meet our new state vice president, Alexa Tollman of the Crawford FFA chapter. Alexa, tell us why you're passionate about agriculture.
So really growing up on a family farm and being engaged in agriculture throughout my life has really impacted me and wanted me to take that next step in my agricultural leadership and wanting to be the future of agriculture.
Absolutely. Tell us what you're most looking forward to in your year of service.
In my year of service, I'm really looking forward to meeting members and hearing their impact and hearing what opportunities they've taken and encouraging them through their journey.
Absolutely. Once again, that is Alexa Tollman, newly named State Vice President. Bryce?
Meet another one of your Nebraska FFA State Vice Presidents. He was the first name to be called. How did that feel?
It was very exciting just to come up on the stage and be able to see the lights and all the people cheering. It was a feeling like I'll never experience again.
Certainly amongst yourself, but also your teammates. Seems like there's a lot of emotion invested in this decision to run for state office, then for you and your teammates to be ultimately named state officers. Where does that emotion stem from?
Emotion comes from all the hard work as FFA officers we put into not only interviews but our everyday lives and our SAEs, our CDs, LDs, and just the experiences we gain through FFA.
Speaking of SAE, talking about your supervised agricultural experience, tell us about yours.
I raise show hogs and show poultry, and I travel across the world.
Quite passionate about it, as we've gotten to know, right?
Yes, very passionate. I love my animals.
Congratulations to you, one of the Nebraska FFA State Vice Presidents. Rebel?
Now to meet Peyton Hinrichs from the Meridian FFA chapter. Peyton, tell us what inspired you to run for FFA state office.
I've been involved in FFA since I was allowed to. It's been such a passion of mine. I really wanted to not let go of my FFA. I've been so involved, and it was just such a passion for me. I couldn't let it go yet, and I'm so happy that I made it here.
Absolutely. You'll have the opportunity to travel all over the state of Nebraska visiting with students. Why should students join FFA?
FFA is one of the premier organizations that lets you further your confidence, your agricultural skills, anything that you could possibly need to get a job, they help you with. You're so involved, you get to meet so many new people. I can't say enough good things about it.
Awesome. And what are you most looking forward to in your year of service?
I'm definitely looking forward to traveling across the state of Nebraska and the nation. I'm so excited to meet everybody.
Well, thank you and congratulations, Peyton. Once again, that is Peyton Hinrichs, newly named State FFA Vice President.
There are 5 of those state FFA vice presidents. We'll meet the final one here from the Chambers FFA chapter. Claire Woeppel, congratulations to you. I asked Trey about it, but it's fun to hear your reaction to hearing your name. What was that like?
I screamed and I just immediately started crying. We were in the circle and I was already crying, but I'm just a very emotional person and letting out those feelings in that way, so that's how I do that.
Take me back. When did you decide this is something I want to do, apply for Nebraska FFA state office?
It was my first Colt conference my freshman year. Bailey Robinson was my leader at the time, and she saw me and supported me throughout the year, and that's what I want to do for younger FFA members.
Why do you see that as an important aspect of this organization?
FFA is something that has supported me throughout my entire life, and I just want to provide that support, whether it's in competitions, personal relationships, activities, seeing members across the state and inspiring them is my ultimate goal.
Congratulations to you, Claire. Those are the 5 Nebraska FFA State Vice Presidents. Rebel, let's meet the State Secretary.
Now to meet Brenn Almgren from the Stewart FFA chapter. Brynn, tell us how FFA has shaped you as an individual.
Really, it's just made me a better person in who I am today. Without FFA, I wouldn't have any of the public speaking skills I have. I would not be as well-rounded of a person as I am, and it's really just kind of taught me all the skills that you really need to go into the future endeavors.
Absolutely. Tell us about the impact you hope to have on Nebraska FFA this year.
I really like to be the big sister to the FFA. FFA is something I'm very passionate about, and I've had people like that to me through FFA, and so that's really what I want to do, is just make a huge impact on everybody.
Awesome. Thank you, Brynn. We look forward to following you throughout the year. Once again, that's Brenn Almgren, your state FFA secretary.
Well, in total, there are 7 names called, and this young man had to wade through all. There was the 7th name called. There's a lot of pressure there. Reagan Choat from the Plainview FFA chapter this year will serve as Nebraska FFA state president. Were you getting nervous there toward the end?
I mean, yeah, of course I was. I mean, there's a ton of great candidates who are still on the floor with me, and it's tricky sitting down there just waiting for your name to be called, but once it's called, it's an incredible feeling for sure.
What do you hope to do over the next year?
I want to go out into the state of Nebraska, see all the incredible chapters, learn more about Nebraska agriculture and agriculture across the nation, meet a whole bunch of incredible members, and just watch them grow.
Tell me about your background in the agriculture industry.
Yeah, so my dad is an agronomist from Plainview, Nebraska. I've been involved anything from the cattle industry, to pretty much you name it. I've dabbled in it or read up on it and stuff like that. It's truly fascinating, every aspect.
When it comes to your teammates, we've got to know all of them at this point. What are you most excited about when it comes to working as a team over the next year?
Over this interview process, I've got to know all of these 6 incredible individuals, and it's been, super fulfilling, and I'm so excited to serve with them on this team and just build a stronger relationship, and, I think we just have a really great year ahead of us.
Reagan Choat, Nebraska FFA's state president, and Rebel, I mentioned at the beginning, you can feel the excitement certainly from these young adults as they get ready for a big year of service to the Nebraska FFA.
Absolutely. We're excited to see the impact they have on the organization and the state throughout the year. But what a privilege to meet these high-quality young individuals who will be serving throughout the next year.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this evening from inside Pinnacle Bank Arena. I'm Bryce Stuskit for Rebel Seclocha, signing off for the evening.